play video capture, which
the same one.
Yes, you have it also?
Yes.
So you use it also?
And I used it in the early days of Netisense, but I haven't had much application for it because Zoom can record by itself already, so I don't need that function.
Yeah, it is true. We paid GoToMeeting until September, so we hesitate to replace it and to pay Zoom until we finish. But indeed, Zoom doesn't need it. So my first question would be, you as chief ambassador of the first pilot beginning February for Pathway.
Chief Pathways Guide, actually. The chief ambassador was a different person.
Yeah, so you are chief?
Chief Pathways Guide.
Guide, okay. So you are a chief pathway guide. How long before it begin, you begin to look into how it works?
Well, since we were the first one, we were on a rather compressed schedule. We didn't get as much time as I think future districts will get, but we were working on recruiting the guides in November for a launch date of February, early February.
Okay.
So by sometime in December, we had found all of our Pathways guides. You need one guide for every 8 to 10 clubs. So that says for our size district, we had about 20 guides, of which I'm one.
So I know. I have to tell you that I am now ambassador in my district of Pathways, and I also registered for GID wherever it will come. So I know that we will be 8 clubs I have to work with.
All right, okay.
So what is, until now, let's begin with a very joyful question. Your greatest joy on the Pathway introduction.
Okay, could you ask the question again, please, Julie?
Greatest joy. What you enjoyed, what you were most happy since you worked since February, let's say, or before.
On the Pathways?
Yes.
I would say it's partly personal for me. I enjoy learning new things and just being able to get in, understand, and really comprehend a completely new program and be able to work with headquarters to find out how it works was a lot of fun for me.
Great. So, what is you found like your biggest problem so far?
Mostly the fact that because there are differences between the current program and the new one, some members did not welcome change. Some were, shall we say, highly opposed to any change. Particularly the members that said, well, I'm not opposed to change in general, but I don't like this one. So some members have gotten frustrated because they don't want any change, or if there's any change, they want it to be almost identical to what we have now. And it's a bit frustrating talking with them when they get frustrating. But there's a fairly small number of those.
Oh, that is good. I study a book by William Bridge, who has a book about transition for people, and then another book, Managing Transition. And he tells that it's normal that a transition polarizes people. Some are all and want to go fast and faster even, like me, and others want to wait. We have time.
Yes. In fact, one of the things that was covered by headquarters as they started to prepare chief ambassadors for the program was recognizing the change aspects, that it wasn't simply about explaining the new program, but helping people understand what the reasons for it were, what the benefits for it were, and preparing ambassadors for those that weren't as enthusiastic for new material.
But they don't understand a lot yet about the program. Some ask me what it is and how can they put their hands and try it out. Until now, that is one of the problem, of course. But anyway, I think the transition in Toastmaster even also needs early adapters who found usually, I think, between experienced Toastmasters.
Most of our Pathways guides are more experienced. Some maybe only had a couple of years in the program. Some were DTMs. But in general, we only selected people who felt they could be enthusiastic about the new program and represent it enthusiastically. And we had to turn down some people who were taking a cynical view. Now, that didn't happen very often, but still, nevertheless, the people that are going out and talking to the club need to be people that can be enthusiastic about it.
Of course. Now, I have a question. Considering that most of us who begin very fast and want to go into it with enthusiasm, and many have already DTM and many have higher level in Toastmaster, why we can't read all the pathway material when we have finally a pathway of ours?
We've asked headquarters that many times. The short version, as best I can tell, and again, I have no deep insight, but I've talked with them several times, is they truly believe, there's two reasons. One of which, they truly believe that members will learn more from the program if they do it in order. And they're quite aware that many members hop around and do projects all over different manuals, different projects, etc. And they believe the learning experience will be better if people do it in the order of the project presented. So they appear to truly believe that. They think that is best for the members, and they're sticking to it. There is a second reason, which is support. You could say, well, now that it started, why don't you just put the entire world on Pathways? Headquarters is in no position to support 300,000 members simultaneously trying to figure out Pathways. That's why it has to be staged around the world.
That I understand very well. But I don't understand, we can buy all the advanced manuals we want, even if we are on CC yet, or when you are anytime, and it doesn't matter, and we will not for that use them in disorder. We will not begin to give an advanced speak until we finish CC in our clubs.
I'm simply relating what headquarters believes, which is it is a superior learning experience if you do it in order. I've had new members who want to start out giving the speech that used PowerPoint, completely misunderstanding the advantages of learning how to communicate with an audience because they use PowerPoint and at work all the time. That's what they think a speech is reading slides. And I had to talk them out of it because it really is better to start with the first parts of the CC. Now, if you've done many, many manuals like I have, I think I'm on my 13th or 14th CC now, you know that we just skip around and we pick a project that matches whatever we want to talk about. But I'm not in a position to tell you why the headquarters education team believes this, but they do believe it, and they believe it strongly, and they are sticking to it.
Okay. I even bought myself Path in Plus, so I have in printing, and not only they didn't send me yet the print, but they told me they will not send me the second and third until the VP told me I finished.
Yes, that's one of the effects of in sequence. If you don't believe it's important to do things in in sequence, then you'll simply be frustrated. You have to understand their perspective, and they control the program. Now, we can continue to say to them, please change it. But until they choose to change it, that is the program.
Yeah. Okay, I know, I understand that, but we will try. I will also try, but I don't want anyway to go through direct. If I do, I will go to VP and to GID and so on, and they can go up. I don't want to speak directly to the headquarters.
Okay.
And I don't think they have enough information for us. I talk now a lot how good it is to repeat the same speech twice or 3 times, and how much I heard and learned from it. I cannot talk anything about how you change. So, I believe, I don't know how people react, and I would like to know that the program, the content is absolutely wonderful, but the user interface, I hope it will change a lot yet.
We'll see. They did not design that interface themselves. The Basecamp, as you probably are aware, is software from a learning management systems company that's been around a while. So they've adapted that learning management program and added the Toastmasters curriculum on top of it. It's got its pluses and its minuses. It takes a while to get used to it. I'm a techie, and it took me a little while to understand exactly how it works. But, it's what it is.
The worst thing is it when you close a pop-up window, it doesn't go the place where you were. And that is completely against the link user interface, which was introduced 30 years ago.
That's not my experience, Julie. When I close a pop-up window, I'm back at the window I was on before. So I don't share your experience.
But you are luckier than me then.
Some people, to say it frankly, some people have a harder time understanding how it works.
Yeah.
I've talked to some people who, here in the district, who managed to, with somewhat experienced look over the shoulder, discovered that they have figured out the absolute worst possible way to navigate the program. The most inconvenient to themselves. You need to learn the program.
Yes.
It actually works pretty smoothly, but it has a learning curve. I will admit that.
Yeah, but if we have 300 people and just 20 or 30% of us don't understand how to use it, we will have some problems, I think. But perhaps that is why guides are there, to guide us, to explain us.
That's why we have guides. And I'm not here to justify all the things you don't like about it. If this is going to be a session where you complain about everything, we can just cut the conversation off.
Yes, but no. And yeah, I told you about end, transition, and new, and they say that we need a lot of information to reassure people that all is okay. And I had seen very happy that you opened online for people who really want to go very fast, to go in the clubs where they are already in your district. And I met some Toastmasters who have been Toastmasters for 26 years or 15 years and who are really keen to begin, of course. So that was very, very nice of you to make them possible to see eventually they can begin earlier.
We have published what information headquarters allow us to publish. There may be people who join clubs in my district, from out of district. I'm not aware of it. I've not facilitated that. In fact, our trio is highly opposed to it. And because we are a pilot district and headquarters want to learn from the group, but it wouldn't surprise me that some members Some clubs have opened themselves up. So I don't know who they are, and I don't care.
Okay, so the chief ambassadors of different districts, can they begin to use pathways, or they have also to wait?
They all have to wait. No one in a district goes on pathways until everyone goes on pathways. And that appears to be a limitation of the software of the way it's set up, is they find it's hard or difficult to put some people on but not others. However, the ambassadors do get early access to the information they'll be presenting to the other clubs.
And so there is difference between chief guide or guide, and chief ambassador. That's two different things.
The chief pathways guy is a title that my district invented because I'm in the district. I'm known to be enthusiastic and very, very technical. And our chief ambassador is a very, very fine person, but he's not so technical. And so the district leadership asked me to take on this role.
Do you know who has your roles in 27?
I'm sorry?
Do you know who has your role that you have in 57 in the second district in Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
Who is your equivalent? Because I spoke with Paul White, and he told me he doesn't do anything about anymore pathways.
I don't know how 27 is organized. They have not been very communicative with the outside world. I've been told indirectly that Paul had some health issues, and that may have had something to do with how active
he was operated. He was operated, but he is now better. He assisted online meeting, but still doesn't see well and has problems. But is better.
I don't know of any district that's doing what my district did. If we chose, my leadership asked me to take the chief guide position strictly as a function of people available in our district. Headquarters didn't mind, but they have not formalized that position. So I have no idea how to do it. I think in most districts, the chief ambassador is doing what I'm doing.
How you see the transition going? You think many people in your district are already beginning pathways?
I think it's going to be gradual. In our district of roughly 3,000 people, the last I checked, 800 or 900 had actually picked up a path and started it. But I think we're talking about the early adopters first. I've talked to a number of people. Most of the people I present to are quite enthusiastic, or at least positive on the program. But on the other hand, very few people want to simply drop whatever manual they're in the middle of and turn on pathways. And you can understand that. If you're halfway through an advanced manual, you might want to leave it. So I think what we're going to see is, as people reach natural transition points, to use your thing here, natural transition points in their own program, that we will see them experimenting with pathways or switching over to pathways. For example, a member of my own club, one of the officers, didn't start on his pathways project until he finished up his CC. He had 2 projects left on his CC. He wanted to finish that CC, and I don't blame him a bit.
That is normal. That is normal.
Yeah, right. So that's why I think we're going to see a gradual transition. For our district, because we're the very first pilot district, we actually have about 3 years until the coexistence period ends, the transition period ends. So that gives people a lot of time to experiment with pathways or to finish up their DTM or whatever it is they want to do.
I think that many of us, the districts who are not yet on pathways, can apply pathway methods like example, as I told you, telling the same speech twice, considering the feedback they got, and then get a feedback themselves, understanding how important it can be. I really love that project, and I think I improved a lot from one to other.
Well, good for you. I like the program. The core program is good. You know, there are aspects that everyone's trying to get used to, particularly the experienced members. But I think the core program really is well designed.
And this morning we had a VT storytellers meeting, and already two of our storytellers, because we don't don't call them speakers, use the second speech. They are not in pathway at all, but they spoke again the same better. Because not only pathway, but we had Doug Lipman, who told us when you tell again and again and again, you learn it a lot better. So I think it is wonderful. How could each of us facilitate the transition process for pathways?
How to face the transition process?
How could we, distinguished Toastmaster or early beginners, or call it what you want, facilitate, help others to go faster or more easy into pathways?
I think you can't do very much until Pathways comes to your district, or of course if you've joined a club where you found it. But I think that particularly the officers and experienced members should try hard to become familiar with Pathways themselves, even though they may be working on the other program. And the reason is, once a district launches on Pathways, all new members will only be on Pathways. They will not have the option to do the current program. So that means the officers and other experienced members, I believe, have an obligation to understand enough about Pathways to help those newer members. I think that in terms of understanding it, Pathways is actually organized in a more straightforward and logical structure. If you try to explain today's current program, you wind up pretty quickly talking about 7 or 8 different awards and different kind of manuals and different kind of leaderships that don't have manuals, and the requirements to do some educationals that aren't documented anywhere except on an award application somewhere. I mean, the material's there, but it doesn't tell you much about why. And by comparison, Pathways is very well organized. It's structured, and this whole concept of a path, and every path has 5 levels. And if you want to go all the way to DTM, you learn 2 of these. It's simply more straightforward to explain. The new members that we talk to get it immediately. They are very positive on Pathways because it's a simple structure. It's hard to find places to really explain how our current program works. You know, there's a poster here and a little article there, but Pathways to me is structured in a way that's more easy to explain to a new member. I think that's one of its advantages.
And I think the beginning 3 levels are also very identical in every path, not very much difference between them. I did buy one. I did buy one by print, so I have 3 paths now. I didn't go through the others. I just begin one, of course, because I don't jump. But I would like to read, but I don't jump. So I am working now on my research, as I told you. And I did not really understand yet well the level 4 and 5 differences very much. I looked at them, but the title doesn't speak very much. So I am not sure that the assessment, the beginning, helped a lot, because probably they think everyone is a newcomer. And most of the questions they ask us is, are you confident speaking in public and things like that?
Julie, let me make a comment on that, because that's a very telling point. Yes, the program is optimized for a new member. It is absolutely optimized for a new member. We were told by staff a couple of weeks ago, because some of them complained that if you want to get a DTM, you'll get two paths, and level one of the second path is the same as level one of the first path, and complain, right. And what headquarters said, and this was confirmed by some people that did early testing, was that initially they had optional advanced elements to those first levels of the path, so that if someone going through a path a second time could take something different. And the feedback they got from experienced members, was take out those advanced features because it will confuse the new members. And so that's one of the reasons why they chose that way. So the program is very definitely oriented toward learning and retention for new members, and that is a deliberate choice of headquarters. And since one of the main reasons was to improve retention and get people to stick around longer and get the benefits, I really don't have a problem with that, even though it means that people like you and me, more experienced members, do have to sort of do some of our own planning to work out how it is we're going to make best use of this program.
Yes, but we have 300 old members. So you think about new members, I agree, but for the moment, I am not sure how much headquarters thinks about the 300, not 300, because I think at least 200,000 doesn't matter, because they are not very interested, and they are all on CC level, so we can call them newcomers perhaps.
Remember, we have 40% turnover per year. If you try to estimate the number of people with more than 5 years of experience in Toastmasters, you find it's a small minority of all Toastmasters.
I understand.
So, orienting toward new members, not necessarily brand new members, but those that really are not deep into the program, I believe is reasonable. It is an experiment, there's no question about it, but I believe that they made a reasonable choice. And even I might say, why didn't they provide some extra things for those of us working on our second or third or fourth DTM? We're such a tiny fraction of the Toastmaster population. I can see why they didn't do that.
At what level are you now? What are you working now? You are saying.
I'm on my fourth DTM doing pathways.
No, yeah, but I am asking you, you begin pathway.
Oh, in pathways? I just completed level 3 of presentation mastery.
Oh, so level 3 already finished.
Yeah.
You know a lot then, and you did a lot.
I've experienced several projects now, yes, and that's one of the things that I find interesting is experiencing the project and then being able to help explain it to other members.
So what would be your eventual, let's close now my interview, I understood a lot, but I would like to know what would be your project eventually, which you will give in May to BT Storytellers?
I haven't chosen the project yet, Julie, but most of them, my projects are varied. The last HPL that I did was as a conference committee chair. I volunteer a lot at the district level, so it wouldn't surprise me if I'll have some opportunity to do a project for the district. I help out with PR and the website a lot. So that's a way to go for me to pick a project, and I'll figure out what it is when I get there.
So it is the 25th of Thursday, and it would be Wednesday evening for you, 24.
I misunderstood you. All right, let me get my calendar up.
Because you told you don't want the 11 or 10 or 11 May, so it would be the 24, 10 o'clock in the evening, I think.
Right, okay. So what would you like to hear? Now that we've chatted a little bit, I've told you that I'm willing to give a talk. I think 10 to 15 minutes is probably about right, but we can vary that if you want to. So what would you like to hear about?
Okay, so I will tell you, in our club, we have about 2/3 who are already DTM. From Dennis, who was board member last year, and some others who have been DTM 2 or 3 times. And then we have some who are only CCCL, which is the minimum we have because we are advanced club. And many are interested in pathways. So I thought that if you come to speak about your experience, like a story, because we tell stories, how you discovered it and what you liked, or which project, you can tell about any level you want, not the first level, which I already know or and eventually can speak about, but the second, third level, and how you decided which elective to take, or any details of discoveries you want to share.
Let me throw out a couple of suggestions to you, and I'm basing this partly on what questions we get from members. One thing that is totally and completely new in Pathways is the mentoring program. While we do have mentors in our current program, there's not a lot of emphasis on it really. Some clubs do a lot with the mentoring program, others ignore it. And Pathways are actually educational projects, and you do a major mentoring project. So I could describe the mentoring program in Pathways. The second thing I could do, and this builds on my insights I've developed over the last several months, would be to talk how Pathways is organized, how it's structured, what the basic organization is, and how it works. So there's two different ideas for you.
Okay, not the basics, because the basic, most of them will have, some of them will had already read. Brian Dodd gave us already a PowerPoint presentation with screens and so on. For me, I am not interested in screens, but what we do, and I would like to invite some of other members from online clubs, also of course Netizen and Firebirds and Toastmasters Without Borders, some of them who are very keen to learn something about Pathway, to listen to you, to me, to others. There is one of us from Firebird who has made an icebreaker, because the icebreaker is available now for everyone, and because she was member, she has 4 or 5 DTM already, so she was interested, and so we could make 2 or 3 different speech or stories with 3 different levels of knowledge to let people get enthusiasm. And I think they can try now, before the Pathway comes, several things in their own club, not in Pathway, but like telling a story 2 times, or mentoring more seriously in their club, or so on.
To pick up on what you said, I'm not interested in showing screen captures of Basecamp. There's no point in that until a member actually launches on that, people forget screenshots. Well, what I meant by the organization is how Pathways is organized, how it compares to our current program, what the differences are and the similarities. So help people understand how they might plan to use it once they get into it.
Yeah. So wonderful.
Okay.
You
So
will.
does one of those appeal to you?
Excuse me?
Does one of those two topics appeal to you?
One? I close, first of all, I will tell you now, I close